Turkey Prime Minister pledges reforms amid protests. And Tunisians vote for new parliament at tough economic moment. Welcome back, the details. On the occasion marking the 46th anniversary of October War's victory, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi saluted the soul of the martyr, late President Muhammad Anwar Sadat, and the martyrs and heroes of the armed forces who sacrificed their blood for the sacred sands of Sinai. Addressing the nation, President al-Sisi reiterated that Egypt would remain forever a victorious homeland and witness on defeats of its enemies, saying Egypt marks one of its greatest and most glorious days. President al-Sisi described the 6th of October as a day of crossing the line between desperation and hope, past and future. He said this historic day represents an impressive military victory for Egypt's armed forces. The head of state described the 6th of October war as a unique expression on Egypt's unity and determination, reiterating that they had inherited from their great history invisible strength and power. The head of state stressed that it's the right of current generations to know how far the test had been difficult and Egyptians had managed to succeed. President al-Sisi said it's the destiny of this homeland to face huge challenges, adding that the Egyptians have strong bonds with their land and national army. He added that in the past few decades, methods of war changed to reach the morale of peoples, destroying trust between the citizen and the national institutions. Al-Sisi said victory in such wars depends on the citizens' awareness, as well as their conceptions and beliefs, expressing confidence of achieving victory in such wars.
أمام صلابة وتماسك الشعب المصري العظيم الذي يربطه بأرض.
Meanwhile, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received congratulatory cables from a number of world leaders and senior state officials on the occasion of the 46th anniversary of the October War's victory. President al-Sisi received a cable from Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and in the cable, the Saudi monarch expressed his sincere wishes for President al-Sisi and for the Egyptian people, as well as the government, wishing the country more progress and stability. Also, the president received similar cables from Bahraini King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, Oman Sultans Qaboos ibn Saeed. The head of state also received cables from the top state officials, as well as Al-Azhar Grand Imam Al-Imam Al-Akbar Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, who said that the October War will always be a witness of Egypt's greatness and strength, stressing the need to line up with the army in its war on terrorism. In the same context, the head of the National Media Authority, Hussein Zain, congratulated President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Minister of Defense General Mohammed Zaki, and the armed forces on the occasion of October War's victory. Zain asserted that the national media is supporting the state in its war against terrorism. He stressed that the national media is confronting rumors and fake news that aim at destabilizing the country by spreading awareness among the Egyptians and sticking to transparency and professionalism. And within the framework of the cooperation protocol between the Media National Authority headed by Hussein Zain and the United Company of Media headed by Tamim Morsi was agreed to broadcast the movie entitled Al-Mamar, the passageway on Egyptian television. The two sides expressed their keenness on the right of Egyptian viewers to watch such an important movie which displays a significant stage of the country's history. The film is broadcast at 8 p.m. Cairo local time on Egypt State Television. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has issued a presidential decree to pardon a number of prisoners on the occasion of the 46th of October victory's anniversary. Egypt has welcomed the statements released by the White House concerning the current negotiations on the so-called Renaissance Dam, as the United States showed its support to Egypt, Sudan and Ethiopia to reach an agreement on how to fill and operate the dam in a way that preserves the common interests of the three countries. Washington also called on the three countries to show good faith to reach a deal that maintains the right to achieve economic development and, at the same time, to fully respect the other's rights in the Nile water. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi expressed Egypt's keenness to witness an effective American role regarding this file, notably after reaching a dead end in the tripartite negotiations since signing the principles announcement in 2015. The spokesperson highlighted the need of an international efficient role to overcome current difficulties and to reach a balanced deal based on full respect to the international laws of managing and using international rivers to enable countries to use their water resources without hurting the other's interests. The presidency statement came within the context of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's speech before the 74th UN General Assembly meetings in New York, in which he stressed that Egypt is open to international mediation regarding this file to reach a fair deal. Cairo said it stresses the sovereignty of Cyprus over its resources in the Middle East within the framework of international law, including areas Cyprus was given license for sea drilling or for oil and gas drilling. The Foreign Ministry warned against any unilateral measures against Cyprus' rights that would threaten the security and stability of the Middle East. It said it's important to commit to the rules of the international law. At least 18 people were killed in clashes between anti-government protesters and police in Baghdad as the cabinet tried to appease public anger over corruption and unemployment within